Okay, there's one more. Hit the squiggly key.
Yeah, you type
All right,
in.
type in SV underscore console, or no, SV underscore cheats 1. That's 2 C's. Too many C's.
Oops.
Cheats.
Oh,
Oh, wait, try the 0 one. No, like click on the thing. Type it in again. Underscore and cheats. See right there.
no space.
That's right.
Okay.
Try it again, but with 1 instead of 0. Like put the space in.
Stanley, this is me being serious. In fact, this is my serious room. It's where I come to be serious. That table is the most serious table I could find. I looked at many, many tables, hundreds of tables. It's possible I looked at over 1,000 tables. I honestly don't know. The specific number isn't as important as the understanding that of all tables I looked at, this one is the most serious. I relate this story to impress upon you the extent to which this is the most serious room I have, which is why I brought you here. You just tried to activate server cheats, which of course runs the risk of breaking the entire game. You've got no respect
name it
for the
server
strict
cheats,
order
though.
of scripted narrative events, and I just can't have that. It's time to get serious, Stanley. No jokes, no games. Outside of this room, I might be more tolerant of those things, but now we're in the room. Which is why I'm subjecting you to the most serious punishment I can think of. 100 billion trillion years standing here in the serious room. Perhaps after that, we can talk about the severity of your actions and whether you've learned anything. But until then, serious room, go.
And he doesn't come back. You just have to hit escape and begin game again. And then, okay, I think you have to like ramp up onto that chair. Like you have to get it a good run at it.
All of his
Over next to
co-workers were
433.
gone. What could it mean?
Yeah.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Whoop.
No
Oh, you
matter
got it.
how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet? Ah, then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
All right, wait, hit escape and do it again, because you got it really fast. You just did that really fast.
Whoa!
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing?
Oh.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Damn. Damn, stop.
Whoa. Whoa.
Can't get on the computer though. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's
So weird
design
to say
all
video game.
along.
You're just gonna be like, oh.
He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet? Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game anytime you want. Like right now.
Wait. Oh.
Nope.
All right, wait. All right. And then there's one more. You remember when it said input needed? There was the computer and you clicked it. And
Stanley
the little
decided
bar.
to
Oh,
go
yeah.
to the meeting room
Uh,
to check
look
on his
around.
relatives. He never
I think
functioned
it was
well
that
by
one
himself.
actually. Like look around at all the
Constantly needed
computers.
support and guidance from others, so the thought of
wasn't
total
this one.
solitude was terrifying to him.
It was in this. It was in the second office. It was over here.
Yep, there's one.
Okay.
So click it. So you got 2 bars now.
Uh-huh.
All right, restart.
Oh. Just keep doing that.
I think the next one was in the boss's, like the secretary's desk, over in the boss's office.
Already this
Yeah.
was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided
You have
that
to
as
go
soon
over
as he
there.
found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
I love the narration changes. That's why, like, the longer you play this game, the more stuff just changes around.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
You said it was up in the boss's office.
Yeah, I think it's in the secretary's room. On the honor
Yet there
desk.
was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Oh.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, yep. You gotta restart again.
Where's the last one?
There's 2 more, I think.
Where are they at?
I think there's one more in the offices.
All of his co-workers were gone. What
One
could
more
it
here?
mean?
Yeah.
Stanley decided to
these,
go
I
to the
think.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
Ah,
missed
there
a
it is.
memo. No matter how hard Stanley
that?
looked,
And then don't leave. Booyah. Look. It's just thousands of buttons. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I think this is as good a place as any is to stop it.
Yep.
In heaven.
And
This is better than that one room.
not better than the elevator. I'd rather. Yep. Wait.
Oh, we're gonna end in the
We're
elevator.
gonna
Okay.
go in the elevator. I gotta do it. It was worth it. No, it's always.
Yeah,
there.
you can go back.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time
Wait,
I
though,
thought
go-
everyone had gone
Go
missing.
to the right and then take the left door.
Wait, what?
Like go to the
When
right. and
Stanley
take the
came
left
to
door
a
and then
set
just
of
keep
2
going.
open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Oh, take that.
Perhaps he wanted to
stop.
stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. And here it was, the lounge. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his
Yeah,
left.
go that way and see if there's the vent in there.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't even.
I'm really curious as to where that vent is.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he'd coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Hey, boss. Hey, boss. Can you use your elevator?
Alright. So, what are the things they're looking up?
Up all the time. Alright. Thanks for watching.
Really appreciate it.
If you like what you see and you want to see more, click that like button.
And subscribe.
That's
with
up
the
there.
stuff.
The subscribe button. Yeah, it's somewhere there.
I'll just point in every direction.
This has been the Stanley Parable. Thanks for watching. See you next time.